that cosmogenic theory. This theory is proposed by Richer and supported by Arrhenius. Protoplasm reached Earth in the form of spores or other simple particles from some unknown part of the universe with a cosmic dust, and they give rise to various forms of life. Okay. According to this theory, do you know what is protoplasm?
No.
You have already studied the topic cell, but you do not know the protoplasm. Why?
I'm not sure. We never talked about that, I don't think.
Do you know nucleoplasm?
Yes.
Where is it inside
Nucleus.
the cell? Nucleoplasm is inside the nucleus, and cytoplasm inside the outside the nucleus. Okay, and we can say that cell is the structural and functional unit of our body. You know that? And can you tell me what does this mean?
Uh, it makes up the structure in our bodies, and it also,
It
uh,
makes up an organism or an individual. This represents the structural unity of the cell. But how can you define the functional unity of the cell? That we call that cell is also a functional unit of our body. How can you define that?
the cell has functions for different um, things in our body.
See, how can we define that anything is the structural unit? Suppose if there is a building, can you tell me what is the raw material which is required? One raw material which is at least required for the making of any building.
Like wood or
Yes, wood. Wood is minimum thing which is required for the making of building. From wood, only wood, we can also form a building or a house.
mhm,
Is it or not?
yes.
So we can call it wood is the functional unit, structural unit of our house. Okay.
Mhm.
Similarly, by using of only cell, there is a organism which is only a aggregate of cell, aggregate of cell, and this organism is called a sponge. It is a animal. Okay, and there is no any division of labor, no organ system, no organ, no tissue system. This is just a aggregate of cell, but this is also a organism, an animal. So cell itself form an organism, and we that's why we call cell a structural unit. But how can we define it is also a functional unit? See, tell me that cell itself capable of doing any function that is happening inside the human body or any organism? Yes or not?
Yes.
Yes. Cell itself is capable of doing any metabolic reactions that is happening right now inside our body. That's why we can say that anything less than a cell, anything less than A cell cannot be a living. Is this a statement true or not?
Yes.
And only a single cell can also be a living. Okay.
Mhm.
So if someone asks you, how can you say that a living thing that have you ever heard about the word soul? In Hindi, it is called Atma.
Yes.
Yes, if someone say that, can you show me where is the soul inside your body? Can you give
Mhm.
any type of analogy or any type of reference for that?
Uh,
If
yes.
anyone asks you that, have you ever seen a soul?
No.
You can say that person that I have seen that. A cell is itself a soul for our body. You can give that analogy because a single cell is also a living thing and many living things forms a human. So you can consider or give an analogy that a cell is also considered a soul for our body. Why? Because if I am say that this body is a rini
Mhm.
and I have isolated a cell from the rini, can I also call this cell a rini? Yes or not?
Yes.
I can call a cell which is extracted inside the rini because all the information about this girl, which is named as rini, is also present inside this cell.
Mhm.
Is it or not?
Yes.
So if this body is called a rini, then why this cell is not a rini? Okay, understood or not?
Yes.
See, now we are studying the protoplasm. So the cytoplasm and nucleoplasm together called as protoplasm. And now, as you are agree that this cell is also considered as rini or a life, then we can also say that this protoplasm is also representing the life. Yes or not?
Yes.
That's why this theory said that protoplasm in the form of spores that is present somewhere in the universe falls on the earth and started the life on the earth. So this statement says that protoplasm reached the earth in the form of spore. Spore is nothing that circular body that is filled with protoplasm which comes on the earth, and after that other simple particle from some unknown part of the universe with a cosmic dust, and they gave rise to various forms of life. So the spores from different parts of the universe having a protoplasm, or we can say that having a life, comes on the earth and develop, and after that they it convert or it give rise to a various forms of life on the earth. Okay, so this is the cosmogenic theory, or we can cosmozoic theory. Understood? So now you know that what is protoplasm. That cytoplasm and nucleoplasm together is called protoplasm. Okay. And protoplasm minus cytoplasm is called nucleoplasm. And protoplasm minus nucleoplasm is called cytoplasm. Okay. Understood? Now, there is a cosmic panspermia theory. This theory was proposed by Arrhenius. According to this theory, organisms existed throughout the universe and their spores could freely travel through the space from one star to the another. This is similar to the cosmozoic theory, but cosmozoic theory says that in the universe only spores is present, not any life is present. Life form is not present in the universe according to the cosmozoic theory. But according to the panspermia theory, that on the different stars in this universe, there is a various life form is already existed. Organisms existed throughout the universe. And the spores of those organisms freely travels in the space from one star to another, and somehow they reached on our earth, and after that those spores give rise to the various forms on the earth. This is similar to the cosmozoic theory. Okay.